May I request you all to please keep your mobiles on silent or vibration mode, please. We are about to begin. Good morning, everyone. I am Shrikant Mantri, working as scientist at NABI. It is my great pleasure to welcome you all to the BioE³ Conclave, an event organized to mark 1 year of BioE³ policy launched by Government of India. We are gathered here today to celebrate the remarkable journey of this visionary policy and the stride it has enabled in the domain of bioeconomy, environment, and energy. This conclave is not only an opportunity to reflect on the achievements of the past year, but also to chart the course of the future innovations and collaborations that will drive the sustainable growth. To begin with the proceedings, let me now request our Executive Director, Professor Ashwini Parekh, to greet our dignitary. Please. Shri Priyank Bharti, IS, Secretary, Departments of Science and Technology, Government of Punjab. Thank you, sir. We also would like to send our warmest greetings and salutations to Professor Rajesh S. Gokhale, Secretary, Department of Biotechnology, Government of India. Welcome you, sir. Next, there is a single light of science, and to brighten it anywhere is to brighten it everywhere. One who truly understood and appreciated the power of light was always enlightened. May I now invite all the dignitaries to please begin this auspicious conclave by lighting of the lamp. Yeah, sir, please. I request the directors of the neighboring institute to please join for the lighting of the lamp. Thank you, everyone. May I now request Professor Ashwini Parekh, Executive Director, NABI, to deliver his welcome address, please.
Namaskar. Very good morning to one and all sitting in this hall. It's a real privilege and honor for us at NABI to be standing before you this morning to celebrate the Pakhwada of BioE³ policy, which is a very visionary and historic policy. And today is a very important day when we're releasing a video for this BioE³ policy in Punjabi. And also we have guest who has joined us from administration, Shri Priyank Bharti ji. I would like to welcome you, sir. And Madam over here, Jiddua ji, my friend from MTech and NIPER and other directors and my colleagues over here. I extend a warm welcome to you on my personal behalf and on behalf of the NABI Institution and Department of Biotechnology, when we are witnessing this event, when we are going to learn more about the BioE³ policy. What we had envisioned over here is that we had requested the Chief Secretary of Punjab, over here to come and inaugurate this function and give us his vision. But unfortunately, I'm told that he's busy with some other meeting. And Dr. Rajesh Gokhale, Secretary Department of Biotechnology, who also could not join because of some other meeting. I would like to extend a warm welcome to Dr. Gokhale as well. And with this small introduction, I would like to request Dr. Gokhale to give his welcome address. Over to you, sir.
Yes, sir, will be joining few minutes, sir.
Oh, okay. So in the meantime, he's joining us in a few minutes. But let me tell you that this visionary policy, which I'm going to give you a brief introduction and presentation as well, this is a very visionary policy when we are talking about sustainable agriculture. If you recall, the father of Green Revolution, Professor M.S. Swaminathan, he actually dreamt of evergreen revolution. And he also mentioned that this evergreen revolution is not possible unless we talk something like biohappiness. The term biohappiness is self-explanatory. I will give you more details on that. But this actually entails a situation, a holistic situation, when the farmers, the consumers, everybody works together towards ensuring that what we are doing in terms of agriculture, primary agriculture and secondary agriculture, is actually sustainable. Whatever waste we are generating in that form is actually recycled back. This also contributes to a circular economy, and this BioE³ policy actually envisions that we'll be using the biological system, biological enzyme, biological machinery to actually find some solution to this problem, which are actually creating not only the pollution which we talk about, but also responsible for the climate change in terms of carbon emission and all that. There are several provisions, and this policy actually has 6 verticals. I'll be giving you more details on that. In the meantime, Dr. Gokhale, I think I would like to give him a call and then find out. I'll just send a message to him that we are online. Just 1 second, please.
Yeah, Ashwini, good morning to all of you.
Good morning. I think I was, yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. We have Mr. Priyank Bhati joining us on the dais, and many of the directors and Madam Dua from PBTI who has joined us to witness this event when we are actually talking about BioE³ policy, and we are releasing a video in Punjabi so that we are able to reach the masses in the local language. With these few words, I would like to request Dr. Rashid Gokhale. He's actually very busy. I know he's a very packed day today, but a few minutes of welcome address I would request from Dr. Gokhale. Thank you very much, sir. Over to you, sir.
Can you? So anyway, I mean, I just want to extend my warm welcome for all of you to come to NABI today. Actually, BRIC-NABI. It's an exciting opportunity for us to collaborate with various state universities and departments and various other activities across the institution. As I had mentioned last time when I had visited, NABI is one of the flagship program, doing absolutely fantastically well with the technologies and innovation capacity and capabilities equivalent to the international perspective for all the international perspective also. And I think this is the opportunity for us to bring together our best minds, industries, academias, innovators, BioE³ innovators, and all of us together to ensure that we do have this BioE³ program taken up ahead as a successful endeavors towards our future growth. I personally would like to, congratulate Dr. Ashwini Parekh and others who are joined this meeting today. Unfortunately, I couldn't be there today because Honorable Minister is taking over all the science secretaries meeting today at 12 o'clock actually. I have to be here, and I hope this is a wonderful opportunity for us to look at. I can't see who all are there right now, but I think now I can see all of you actually. I think I can see Shri Priyank Bharti there on the stage, and I think wonderful having you over here. Thank you very much for connecting with the institution actually, and I really think that the strength of the biotech ecosystem will grow as center and state partnerships become stronger, and they also leverage the capacity of neighboring towns and cities that are in and around the main ecosystem. And it'll be wonderful if NABI becomes a nodal center to coordinate BioE3 activities all across the country, actually. All across the state, together with, understanding the technologies that are available in other part of the countries. So it's an enormous opportunity for us to design Viksit Bharat. I would also like to state that we have had a soft launch of a program called Design for BioE3. It's a kind of a hackathon which will allow all the younger generation of anywhere, any national in our country to participate in this activity. The whole purpose is that come up with your innovative ideas, and so that the nation builds the future of the youth future youth actually builds our nation's progress. And I think this program will be launched beginning next month. The soft launch had happened some time back, and I think it's a wonderful opportunity for all of you to find ways of giving your ideas, trying to come up with thoughts in which one should design the future of our country in terms of a bioeconomic perspective. As you would imagine, every aspect of life will be touched by the bioeconomy of growth, from the growth potential, from the innovation potential, from technological perspective, from the point of view of anything that will food, water, agriculture, climate change, industry, all of them will involve the bioeconomic perspective. And because this is a new technological perspective, we have an opportunity to design it on our own, actually, keeping in mind our bioresources, keeping in mind our ecosystem, keeping in mind our innovators and academicians who are around everywhere, actually. I think I will again say warmly welcome all of you, and thank you very much for joining. I think this is the moment for our country to really embark upon challenges that will define the future of the 20 years of nations to come by. And that's why I think this is such a pivotal moment in our lives to really embark and ensure that good things happen at the right appropriate time, such that the innovations continue to move ahead. Thank you again, and I would be I'll be there for another next 5-10 minutes, but would have to go to the next meeting. Thank you again.
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring words. I'm sure we will all strive hard to fulfill your vision of DBT, that is delivering better tomorrow. I also thank Professor Parikh for setting the stage for today's conclave, and also to give you a glimpse into how NABI is fostering the implementation of BioE3 policy. May I again invite Professor Ashwini Parikh, Executive Director, NABI, to give us a short presentation. Sir.
Thank you very much. As Dr. Rajesh Gokhale has mentioned, this is a very amped time to talk about the bio-revolution, and in this regard, I'm going to give you a short presentation about the BioE3 policy. I will try to touch upon how the Department of Biotechnology is moving ahead in that, and specifically the BRIC-NABI is contributing to the vision of it. So first of all, I would like to welcome you all to BRIC-NABI and welcome to you all on this BioE3 conclave. This institution, where you are sitting over here, is BRIC-NABI, which has been a very new institution in terms of its inception of the idea being the first biomanufacturing institution. This new campus was actually inaugurated on 28th of October last year. So we are actually completing 1 year of our inception within a few days from now. Coming to this BioE3 policy, which is driving the bio-innovation in Bharat, I personally feel that the institutions such as NABI can actually contribute when we are talking about the three visions of this BioE3 policy. We talk about economy, we talk about environment, and we talk about employment. All these three pillars are very, very inclusive in this BioE3 policy. This is a very visionary policy in terms of that. This visionary policy provides a framework that gives directions for future scientific, industrial, and societal advancement, a commitment to foster an advanced future that is more sustainable, innovative, and responsive to global challenges. This is what the father of Green Revolution, Professor M. Swaminathan, also spoke about, the biohappiness. Under this strategic policy, there are 6 roadmap. We just spend 1 minute in understanding these. Number one and the foremost important is the bio-based chemicals and enzyme. This is going to ensure that what we produce using chemical is actually having the contribution of greener reaction. Number two is the functional food and smart protein, which is actually talking about producing smart protein, smart meat, and all those things coming out within the lab and from plant-based proteins and all that without creating cruelty in animals and creating taste as well. Number three, the precision biotherapeutics. We talk about remedies that understand you, personalized medicines, genomics, and all that is inbuilt component in that. Sitting in Punjab, the most important one is the climate resilient agriculture, which talks about Krishi that makes us happy. We are realizing that in Punjab and many of the northern part of India, we are witnessing a heavy rainfall this year. So we need to understand that if these calamities continue in terms of flood and drought, we need to ensure that we have the climate resilient varieties and technologies available which are going to ensure that we have enough food to eat and nutrition food to eat in decades to come from now. We are also talking about carbon capture and utilization, and of course, since we have a long coastal line, the futuristic marine and space research, and the space research becomes very, very important. So all these 6 pillars are inbuilt in this BioE³ policy. There is a strategic planning when efforts are being made to popularize and invite collaborations and the project so that we are able to provide some solution to these problems which we are facing at this generation now. Inbuilt is actually catalyzing, accelerating transformation with bioenablers, and in this case, we are talking about setting up the platform, the infrastructure in terms of biofoundries and bioclusters. The biofoundering and biomanufacturing hub are going to be working in a triple helix model. At the end of my talk, I'll give you an example how NABI is contributing to this vision as well. And skilling and human resources is very important. Public-private partnership is a key to it, and international collaborations are also being encouraged in this case as well. This institution, which we are sitting over here, is BRIC-NABI institution, is actually turned up as a strategic merger of National Agri-Food Biotechnology Institute and Center for Innovative and Applied Bioprocessing. And we are the first biomanufacturing institution, National Agri-Food and Biomanufacturing Institution. We fondly remember it at NABI. And this was, again, I would remember that Honorable Minister was kind enough to grace the occasion when we had the formal merger of the two institutions, announcement of the first biomanufacturing institution in the month of October 28. When Honorable Minister was here, he actually encouraged us to go for startups, and we also inaugurated the BioNest policy, BioNest Incubation Center as well. So this NABI is going to be the Bio Incubation Center for startups which are actually focusing on agri-food and biotechnology. Taken together, the vision of this new institution is actually to contribute to the circular economy, because we are sitting in Punjab where not only the waste which is coming from agriculture is important, but we need to valorize whatever we are producing in terms of grain, fruits, vegetables, and all that. And this is what we talk about circular bioeconomy at the moment. And we believe strongly that the next technology is going to come up from biology. With the way we have envisioned, we have witnessed the usefulness and the product coming from IT industry. Biology is going to be the next technology when we are talking about everything which is coming up from the biology, be it in terms of food, water, energy, environment, plant, animal, humans, and we can think of n number of reactions, n number of solutions to this rapid advancement which we are going to witness in a decade from now. And we also believe that if we need to march toward the 5 trillion economy, which is what we have envisioned, and that the vision of Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji, out of 5 trillion, at least 2 trillion has to come from agriculture. And in this case, the biomanufacturing is actually going to play a very, very important role. And this biomanufacturing cannot happen unless we have the ecosystem to do it, and the infrastructure plays a very, very important role. And I'm very pleased that with the support of Department of Biotechnology, we have the supercomputing facility, gene editing training center. I will not go into detail on that, but the revolutionary decision which was taken by the Department of Biotechnology, Ministry of Environment and Forest, when the product which is coming from genetically edited plant, which we call gene edited plant coming from SDN1 and SDN2, they have been declared equivalent to the conventional breeding. So this is being looked up by both industry and academia in a very, very encouraging way when we have all those products coming out from the gene edited technology available to the farmers and the consumers in a very, very efficient time. In this regard, I would like to also mention that Honorable Minister inaugurated a very interesting facility which we call fondly DBT Speedy Seed Facility, which stands for Specialized Platform for Enhanced and Efficient Delivery of Seed for Research. This is a facility which can actually give you 4 to 5 crops per year for, talk about rice, wheat, or any other crop. And we're very happy that we have this facility, which is not only being utilized for, rapid generation advancement for research, but also being used by the breeders and the industry. So these kind of, infrastructure, be it in terms of the supercomputer where you can analyze the big data, the infrastructure in terms of the DBT speedy seed, or the policy decision taken together, this is actually revolutionizing the agriculture science. And since we are sitting in Punjab, these policies and these infrastructure are going to play a very, very important role in contributing to this BioE³ policy. At our institution, this slide basically gives you the diversity of work we are doing, be it in terms of producing the food which is highly nutritious, or the safe food we are talking about. We are talking about climate resilient agriculture. We are talking about giving solution in the form of resistant starch, diabetic starch we are talking about, dairy-free product when we are going to produce the milk and the protein within the fermentation process. So all these, technologies are available at the institution, and we feel very happy that my scientific community at NABI and SIAP, now BRIC-NABI, is actually contributing heavily to this vision of BioE³ policy. When we are talking about that, we will have not only enough food in years to come, but the food is going to be nutritionally balanced and safe for human beings. In this vision, I would like to also mention, to conclude my talk, we are also envisioning that since we are sitting in a knowledge city, when we have Indian School of Business on one side, ISER on another side, INST, NIPER, IMTech, and all these, and PBTI and the hospital also coming up, what we are envisioning over here is a kind of a bio cluster, bio innovation park. We have named it as a Bio Harvest Mohali, and I'll just read out a wonderful statement which we have, drafted very strategically. This Bio Harvest Mohali is going to be India's pioneering innovation park, which is going to be dedicated to advancing agri-food biomanufacturing. Nestled in the heart of Punjab, it brings together research, startups, and industry leaders to cultivate sustainable, science-driven solutions for the future of food and agriculture. And we strongly believe that we have the expertise, the infrastructure, and the ecosystem which is available in this knowledge city is going to make this vision a reality. And this is what we have envisioned in the form of Bio Harvest Mohali between the two buildings of NABI and SIAP. And this basically tells you that we have this institution. The knowledge is actually there in the knowledge city, and we need to harvest that with the incorporation of ideas and the structure and the expertise which is available with the startups we are going to have. ISER also already has a startup incubation center. PBTI, BioNest, ISER, and all these actually are going to contribute to the knowledge generation. And what we envision over here, that this is going to be the model in a triple helix model, where the infrastructure is going to be provided by NABI and other government, state government, for infrastructure. The ideas and research is going to come from the research institution, which is PBTI, NIPER, IMTech, INST, CSIO, ISER, ISB, and NABI. Then we will have the incubation support, which is coming from the startup. All those ideas, all those students who want to make their vision a reality, their ideas a reality, we have support in the form of incubation center. We have pilot scale validation process when we are going to have the biofoundry. We have already started working on that. And with this total ecosystem, when we are going to talk about scale up and commercialization, pre-commercialization, this Bio Harvest Mohali is going to be a very, very key in terms of not only generating knowledge, but also facilitating the translation of these ideas. So with this belief, we strongly believe that we need to work with the state corporation as well. And this, I would like to very happily announce that PBTI is now setting up a BioE³ cell because Government of India at center has envisioned that each state should have a BioE³ cell. And I'm very thankful to Priyank and Madam Majid who are over here, who have kindly agreed to host the BioE³ cell at PBTI. So with this, I would like to stop over here, and thank you once again. I would like to express my sincere thanks to Dr. Gokhale, who has joined online. We can close the presentation now. And thanks to Dr. Priyank Bharti as well, and Madam also. Thank you. Go ahead.
Thank you, sir, for sharing those details. It is truly remarkable and appreciable the pace at which we have made those achievements. And also it is important to note that this is just the beginning and the best is soon to come. So next, we are privileged to have amongst us Shri Priyank Bharti, IS Secretary, Department of Science and Technology, Environment, Government of Punjab. He is a 2001 batch IS officer of the Punjab cadre. Shri Bharti brings with him a strong background in administration and technology, an alumnus of Netaji Subhash Institute of Technology in Computer Science and Engineering, With further studies at the Institute of Management Studies, he combines technical expertise with governance. He's presently leading the Department of Science and Technology and Environment, while also holding additional charge of the Forest and Wildlife Preservation Department. His leadership plays a key role in steering Punjab's policy towards sustainability, innovation, and environmental stewardship. We warmly welcome you, sir, to this conclave. And now I invite you to share your thoughts on this important occasion. Sir, please.
A very good morning to all of you. Warm greetings to Honorable Secretary DBT, Government of India, Dr. Rajesh Gokhale. Sir, thank you so much for joining in. Although online, I can understand the pressing exigencies which you have to deal with. Still, you could take time to attend online. Thank you so much, sir. It's my immense pleasure to be part of the BioE3 initiative for the third time in a span of 6 months. First, being the Center State Conclave on BioE3 policy held in February 2025 under the chairmanship of Dr. Jitendra Singh, Honorable Union Minister for Ministry of Science and Technology, Government of India, after the launch of the BioE3 policy by the Government of India in 2024. As a follow-up, last month, a high-level meeting on Center-State Partnership under BioE3 policy with Punjab under the visionary leadership of Secretary DBT, Dr. Gokhale, our Chief Secretary Punjab, Mr. K.A.P. Sinha, was held, wherein we had deliberations on the state-specific modalities for establishing of the BioE3 cell and formulation of the BioE3 action plan for implementation of BioE3 policy in Punjab. It's my pleasure to congratulate Dr. Ashwani Parekh ji, the Executive Director, NABI, BRIC-NABI, for organizing the BioE3 Conclave under the BioE3 Pakhwada. The BioE3 Pakhwada is more than a celebration. It is a nationwide initiative to bring together policymakers, researchers, industry leaders, and startups on a common platform. Punjab has been taking various initiatives to develop biotechnology sector in the state. Our state-of-the-art institutional cluster in the form of Knowledge City Mohali, spread over 370 acres, has been established by the Government of Punjab, comprising research institutions. And as Dr. Parekh mentioned, we have the support in form of ISER, INST, BRIC-NABI, PBTI, ISB, and many more are expected in future to join. I'm sure that with the active support for DBT, Government of India, Punjab will take forward the vision of BioE3 policy, transforming biotechnology landscape in the state. We are committed to align our initiatives with the national bioeconomy goals. Punjab will channelize its strength of robust R&D infrastructure and human resource to transform into a promising biotechnology destination. Sir, I must tell you, because the Chief Secretary was to join, but because of the grim flood situation, he has to attend the review meetings by the Government of India, as well as the review he is taking on the situation for the Punjab. That is why, unfortunately, at the very last moment, he couldn't join in. But I'm here to pass his message. And again, my congratulations to Dr. Parekh. And again, from the state of Punjab, I thank you for giving your inaugural address. And although you are present online, but I'm sure letter and spirit, you are always there, sir. Thank you so much. Jai Hind.
Thank you so much, sir, for those inspiring words. I'm sure together we can really do wonders. Next, we will be about to launch a BioE3 Punjab video with a vision to transform India into developed economy by 2047. The BioE3 policy of Department of Biotechnology marks a landmark step in accelerating the growth, entrepreneurship, and bioeconomy targets. The NABI, with support from Government of India and Government of Punjab, is proud to lead this revolution through its new biofoundry, driving innovation, sustainability, and green growth. Today, we are delighted to release this BioE3 Punjab video in Punjabi so that it reaches people across the state, inspiring young minds and future innovators. I'll try to speak in Punjabi. कि मैं हुन श्री भारती साहब ਨੂੰ ਬੇਨਤੀ ਕਰ ਸਕਦਾ ਹਮ ਕਿ ਉਹ BioE3 ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਵੀਡੀਓ ਲਾਂਚ ਕਰਾਂ. May I now request Shri Bharti IS Government of Punjab to kindly launch the BioE3 video. Sir, please.
ਦੋ 2047 ਤੱਕ ਦੇਸ਼ ਨੂੰ ਇੱਕ ਵਿਕਸਿਤ ਅਰਥਵਿਵਸਥਾ ਵਿੱਚ ਬਦਲਣ ਦੀ ਦ੍ਰਿਸ਼ਟੀ ਨਾਲ ਭਾਰਤ ਇੱਕ ਨਿਰਣਾਇਕ ਪਲ ਤੇ ਖੜਾ ਹੈ ਅਤੇ ਬਾਇਓਟੈਕਨੋਲੋਜੀ ਅਤੇ ਜੈਵ ਨਿਰਮਾਣ ਦੇ ਖੇਤਰ ਵਿੱਚ ਸੰਸਾਰ ਦੀ ਅਗਵਾਈ ਕਰਨ ਲਈ ਤਿਆਰ ਹੈ।
कुछ समय पहले ही भारत ने BioE3 पॉलिसी की शुरुआत की है। इस पॉलिसी का विजन ये है कि भारत आईटी रिवॉल्यूशन की तरह ग्लोबल बायोटेक लैंडस्केप में भी एक लीडर बनकर उभरे।
ਮਾਨਯੋਗ ਪ੍ਰਧਾਨ ਮੰਤਰੀ ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਨਰਿੰਦਰ ਮੋਦੀ ਦੀ ਅਗਵਾਈ ਹੇਠ ਕੇਂਦਰੀ ਮੰਤਰੀ ਮੰਡਲ ਦੁਆਰਾ ਮਨਜ਼ੂਰ ਕੀਤੀ ਗਈ BioE3 ਨੀਤੀ ਭਾਰਤ ਨੂੰ ਤੇਜ਼ੀ ਨਾਲ ਵਿਕਾਸ ਦੇ ਰਸਤੇ ਤੇ ਲਿਜਾਣ, ਉਦਯੋਗਿਤਾ ਨੂੰ ਉਤਸ਼ਾਹਿਤ ਕਰਨ ਅਤੇ ਬਾਇਓ ਇਕੋਨੋਮੀ ਦੇ ਟੀਚਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਪ੍ਰਾਪਤ ਕਰਨ ਵੱਲ ਇੱਕ ਮਹੱਤਵਪੂਰਨ ਕਦਮ ਹੈ। ਰਾਸ਼ਟਰੀ ਖੇਤੀ ਭੋਜਨ ਅਤੇ ਜੈਵ ਨਿਰਮਾਣ ਸੰਸਥਾਨ, ਜੋ ਕਿ ਭਾਰਤ ਦਾ ਪਹਿਲਾ ਸਮਰਪਿਤ ਜੈਵ ਨਿਰਮਾਣ ਸੰਸਥਾਨ ਹੈ, ਦੇਸ਼ ਦੀ ਬਾਇਓਟੈਕਨੋਲੋਜੀ ਕ੍ਰਾਂਤੀ ਦੇ ਅਗੇੜੇ ਤੇ ਖੜਾ ਹੈ। ਭਾਰਤ ਸਰਕਾਰ ਬਾਇਓਟੈਕਨੋਲੋਜੀ ਵਿਭਾਗ ਅਤੇ ਪੰਜਾਬ ਸਰਕਾਰ ਦੁਆਰਾ ਸਥਾਪਿਤ PSUs ਦੇ ਸਮਰਥਨ ਨਾਲ ਨਾਭੀ ਵਿੱਚ ਸਥਾਪਿਤ ਨਵਾਂ ਬਾਇਓ ਫਾਊਂਡਰੀ ਨਾ ਸਿਰਫ ਉੱਚ ਪ੍ਰਦਰਸ਼ਨ ਜੈਵ ਨਿਰਮਾਣ ਨੂੰ ਉਤਸ਼ਾਹਿਤ ਕਰੇਗਾ, ਸਗੋਂ ਪਰਿਆਵਰਣ ਅਤੇ ਅਰਥ ਵਿਵਸਥਾ ਦੇ ਵਿਚਕਾਰ ਸਾਂਝ ਨੂੰ ਵਧਾਉਣ ਲਈ ਹਰੇ ਭਰੇ ਵਿਕਾਸ ਨੂੰ ਵੀ ਯਕੀਨੀ ਬਣਾਏਗਾ। ਖੋਜਕਰਤਿਆਂ, ਸਟਾਰਟਅਪਾਂ ਅਤੇ ਉਦਯੋਗਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਸਮਰੱਥ ਬਣਾਉਂਦਿਆਂ ਨਾਭੀ ਵਿੱਚ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਪੂਰਾ ਯਕੀਨ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਜੈਵ ਨਿਰਮਾਣ ਦੀ ਇਹ ਨਵੀਂ ਲਹਿਰ ਆਤਮ ਨਿਰਭਰ ਭਾਰਤ ਲਈ ਇੱਕ ਮਜ਼ਬੂਤ ਅਤੇ ਟਿਕਾਊ ਅਰਥ ਵਿਵਸਥਾ ਬਣਾਉਣ ਵਿੱਚ ਨਿਰਣਾਇਕ ਭੂਮਿਕਾ ਨਿਭਾਏਗੀ।
Thank you, everyone. To make this event more memorable, now it is the time to present a token of gratitude to our honorable dignitary. I request Professor Ashwini Parikh to please do the honors and felicitate Shri Bharti. Thank you, sir. May I now invite Dr. Jayata Bhaumik, scientist NABI, to propose a vote of thanks.
Good morning, all. As we conclude the inaugural session of the BioE3 Conclave of BRIC-NABI, it is our time to congratulate one and all who is part of and going to be part of this BioE3 mission of India as well as Punjab. First of all, BioE3, as we have already heard from Professor Parikh and also from other dignitaries, that biotechnology for economy, environment, and employment, it is a national initiative. So, which is to empower not only youth, also women, as well as farmers of our country. It is a delight that center and state has come forward and joined hands strongly to make this mission a reality. So, on behalf of BRIC-NABI, we sincerely thank Professor Rajesh S. Gokhale, Secretary DBT and BRIC DG, for his personal efforts, hard work to bring this BioE3 policy a reality in India. We are already completing 1 year of this policy and doing this Pakhwada all over India. So we also appreciate Shri Priyank Bharati ji for his continuous efforts, joining hands with BRIC-NABI and standing on behalf of Punjab along with us to make this BioE3 to be reality for years to come. Our sincere gratitude to all the dignitaries from BRIC institutions, all the delegates from BRIC institutions as well, and also those who came from industry, media to grace this occasion today. Also, I would like to thank Professor Parikh for going really extra miles to make this BioE³ policy come to state of Punjab and make us part of it for years to come. Last but not the least, all the faculty, students, staff, admin purchase, ICT support staff who have graced this occasion, and we have years to come to work on this special initiative. And being inspired by my colleague, let's see if I can congratulate one and all in Punjabi. So, yeah, Punjab di Vigyana ate Technology Vika lagi Sariam nu vadaiya. Thank you so much.